Hey guys, I'm gonna make some keto dough, also known as fathead dough, magic dough, or pizza dough. So I wanna make some pizza. So let me first tell you the ingredients. We have almond flour, and that's 5 ounces. Then we have mozzarella cheese, 10 ounces. Baking powder is just a teaspoon. And then we need 1 egg, and then we have this awesome pizza sauce that we got at Target. So first of all, you just start off by taking the mozzarella cheese and you melt it in the microwave for 30 to 45 seconds. Mix it around and kind of see where you stand.
I'm doing the filming today. I'm 25 hours into a 72-hour fast. I would not advise to make a keto pizza for the first time while you're on a fast.
All right, so I put this in the microwave 2 different times for 30 seconds each. And as you can see, it's nice and melted. So what we're gonna do is add an egg to this. And then we're gonna stir this around. All right, got that mixed up. Now we're gonna mix together our dry ingredients. So the almond flour, and I found this baking powder from Mariano's, and it's gluten-free baking powder. So this is definitely, you wanna get something that's gluten-free. I'm just gonna stir these around. And then to finish mixing this, I'm actually going to use a mixer, and then we're going to slowly add these dry ingredients in to our wet ingredients. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up the wet ingredients just on low here. And you can see those are mixing together quite quickly and rather nicely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in a little bit of the dry ingredients slowly. Add a little of this in, and we'll get this mixed together with it.
Ooh, look, it looks very doughy.
It looks very doughy. All right, so mixed this all up, and I've got some almond flour below, and I wet my hands a little bit so that I could pat this down. And you don't want to over knead this because you want it will get kind of oily if you over knead it. So you want to just kind of gently put it together, and then I'm going to gently use my hands that are a little bit wet to make sure it's moist, and kind of spread it here on my cookie sheet with the wax paper underneath. And then the oven is preheating at 425. So we're going to put the crust in for 12 minutes. And then when we're ready to cook the actual pizza, that will cook for 9 minutes. So as you can see, I'm just kind of kneading this with my hands. You could also use a roller if you prefer to do that. But I'm trying to make sure that we can kind of get this spread out and make sure we have that little bit of moisture. So I'm just gonna spread it out this way. All right, so we have our pizza dough crust, and it's nice and round like a regular pizza. So I'm just gonna put it in the oven for 12 minutes.
See you in 12 minutes.
All right, so I'm gonna grate some cheddar, and I'm gonna mix it with my mozzarella here because I love cheddar cheese, and I think the blend of cheeses is gonna taste delicious. Ooh, look at this. This looks amazing. Now it is a little brown, but don't worry if it gets a little brown, that's totally fine. And then we're gonna let this cool a little bit, and I'm gonna add my mozzarella cheddar mix. And then this is our favorite pepperoni. It's Applegate, uncured pepperoni. It has no antibiotics, so we love how this tastes just with like pepperoni and cheese. So I know it's gonna be delicious on here, so I just cut it up because they're kind of big pieces, so we didn't want them to be too large. And then we got the Rayo's homemade pizza sauce, which I think I mentioned before. We got this at Target. So we're excited to try this out. So we're just gonna let this cool, and then we'll be back to put our pizza together.
What are you gonna do with the crust?
And we're gonna put a little garlic on for a garlic crust because we love garlic and it's really good for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that on. I just bought a new one because I use garlic on all of my roasted veggies, so we go through it quickly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this on, and then that way it'll cook right under the cheese and the pepperoni and sauce, and I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. All right, so I am going to put this Rayo's homemade pizza sauce on grams per serving. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly spread this around. And we had the Lou Malnati's pizza last week. Hopefully you guys saw that video. It was delicious. We loved it. But what it made me realize, it was the crustless Lou Malnati's pizza. But what it made me realize is I really do miss crust. So I'm super excited to try this out. And Er's gonna try it out with me. So I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
I'm 26.5 hours into a fast.
But crabby, so I think he needs to eat now.
Okay. I agree. You can't fast when there's a pizza, and I think too, we tried to make the crust a little thicker because we are Chicagoans, and you know Chicagoans love deep dish. So
doesn't this look amazing?
that looks good.
Woo! All right, time to put on the cheese. I'm just gonna spread this around. I cannot wait to dig into this pizza. And again, I have the mozzarella and cheddar mix. If you don't like cheddar as much, or you'd rather not have cheddar on your pizza, then you can just stick to all mozzarella. But we'll let you know how it is. And like I said, we're trying the garlic too. If you don't love garlic, then you can skip that step as well. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add some pepperoni. Just gonna kind of sprinkle it around here. I cut up little pieces so that we could taste this cheese and crust also.
Some places like do the pepperoni and then like over the cheese, and then they do another layer of cheese. We're not like people that love the extra cheese, so we just like the pepperoni on top of that first layer of cheese.
And this is looking amazing. I think that's enough pepperoni. What do you think?
Looks good.
All right. So I'm going to put this back into the oven, and this time only for 9 minutes. So here we go. Ooh, hi pizza. Can't wait to eat you.
4 minutes and counting.
All right, 9 long minutes has ended. Cannot wait to try this delicious keto pizza with pepperoni. So here it is. Cheese is melted. Crust looks nice and brown. And I smell the garlic. Smells so good. I'm just gonna cut this up.
And this is what it looks like. So we're gonna give it a taste test right now.
Ooh, first piece. All right, Eric. You're first.
I'm first?
You're first. Give it a try.
This is my first bite since almost 26 hours, so it's gonna be a good bite. And if you are gonna try out food, it's always gonna taste better after 26 hours. Probably not the best thing to eat to break my fast, but I'm hungry. Wow.
I'm gonna give mine a try too.
I miss you.
Oh my goodness. This is delicious. It's so nice to have a crust again. Don't delay. You've got to make this pizza. You will love it.
Oh my God. I miss you so much.
It's been a long time since we had, your regular pizza. So.
Alright, so we're gonna keep doing stuff like this. It's a growing process, keto. I mean, obviously we gotta keep learning and keep making it interesting, keep keeping it fun. Because otherwise you're gonna get bored of things. You're gonna get bored, you run that risk. So we try to keep it fun and keep going, and please like and subscribe. Alright, so we finished it. That was a game changer. It was awesome. So we'll put the recipe below. I think next time we might just kind of add a little sauce. I mean, maybe try some like other cheeses like pepper jack or something along those lines. The garlic on the crust was awesome. I'm kind of doing a little more research. See what we could do to make a different type of garlic crust, but it was really good. So we enjoyed it. We ate the whole thing ourselves. Other than that, we'll see you guys later.